New national poll numbers out today showing a close and crowded Republican field and some more concern for Hillary Clinton's campaign. According to the latest NBC News Wall Street Journal matchup, Dr. Ben Carson is favored by 20% of Republican primary voters. That's just 1 point behind Donald Trump. Senator Marco Rubio and Carly Fiorina are tied at 11%. Moving to the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton has lost some ground to Senator Bernie Sanders, leading him now by just 7 points nationally if Vice President Joe Biden is in the race. Now, if you take Biden out of the equation, Clinton's lead over Sanders sits at 15 points. Joining me to discuss it, Mark Murray, senior political editor for NBC News, doing a little OT on a Sunday. Good to see you, Mark. Thanks for joining me.
Good to see you too, Alex.
So Ben Carson has a 10-point jump since July. What do voters like about him?
You know, there are a couple of things that Ben Carson has going for him. On the one hand, he's able to channel that outsider appeal that Republicans are looking for. It's not surprising that you have Donald Trump, Carly Fiorina, and Ben Carson 1, 2, and 3, with Marco Rubio tied also for third place. Those three people at the top, Alex, are people who are political outsiders. They have no previous experience in elected office. And the other thing that separates Ben Carson from the pack, at least from Donald Trump, is his Christian faith, where he's so much more explicit than Donald Trump is. And I think you add up that outsider appeal plus his Christian faith, and it shows you why he's taken off a bit in the polls. Alex, it's important to know our poll and, Ben Carson's 10-point jump. The last time that we were out in the field was in July. So that was even before the first Republican debate. We didn't come out until you have conclusion of 2 Republican debates, and this is what the field looks like right now. Other polls that had come out in the last couple of weeks or so had also shown Ben Carson starting to move up in the polls.
Well, we should say that Donald Trump did carry a Bible with him at the Values Voter Summit. Anyway, we'll move on. As both Marco Rubio and Carly Fiorina had some strong debate performances this last go-round, both of them have seen a significant jump in these new poll numbers. You think that's the next head we should watch?
Yeah, and, Alex, I think that we continue to watch every debate. It does seem that every time we end up having a debate, the order gets changed up a little bit. And just to look at where Rubio and Carly Fiorina have come from, in our last July NBC Wall Street Journal poll, Carly Fiorina was at 0. Now she's at 11, so that's an 11-point jump for her. Marco Rubio was at 5 percentage points back in July. Now he's at 11. That's a 6-point bump. They both have had a bump up in the polls. And then, of course, the question becomes, what does the situation look like at the end of October, early November, after CNBC holds its debate in late October, Alex?